Today, the Navajo language is endangered because not many people use it. The people who used to speak the Navajo daily started to use Navajo more, so the Navajo language has gradually disappeared. Today, I'll tell you 3 reasons why this language is important to save. First, when the language dies, oral culture can be lost, like songs and stories. There are many special songs and stories about the Navajo people's culture and the ways they lived. So if the language dies, the songs and stories will be forgotten forever. People will know the Navajo culture, the ways they lived, and how they felt. Navajo myths are mostly about the beginning of the world, gods, and spiritual beliefs they believe in. For example, there is a story about a god named Begojiri that made the first people that are the Navajos. Also, the Navajo songs are usually about the Navajo history and have valuable lessons. For example, today there are Navajo heavy metal bands such as Testify. Their message is don't give up on life. They created these songs after a number of suicides on reservation. Second, each language is a unique way at looking at the world. The Navajo language illustrates the Navajo worldview and its relationship with things in the world. For instance, the phrase "I am hungry" in Navajo would instead be said as "hunger is hurting me." Non-Navajos often find it difficult to understand the Navajo language because of how objects relate to one another is culturally specific ways. And if the language dies, the culture will be lost forever and we will not understand their unique ways at looking at the world. Third, each language is a unique body of knowledge about various topics like zoology, astronomy, botany, etc. The Navajo language and Navajo people have lots of unique knowledge. For example, a Navajo botanist, Arnold Clifford, made English names for plants that only have a Navajo name. The plants that are familiar to the Navajo are not well known to the people outside of Navajo culture. So most plants that have Navajo names don't have an English name. This tribe are renewed as a ceremonial plant. Thanks to Clifford, the plants got their English names and they are known worldwide now. There are lots of ways to save this language. Here are my 4 ideas. First, we could teach the language. For example, schools could make after-school programs that teach Navajo lessons. Second, we could make websites to save the language. For example, storytelling is a very important part of Navajo culture. Perhaps students could tell stories using Navajo. Third, we can make songs or movies with the language. On YouTube, there is a Navajo version of Finding Nemo. Movies and songs are an easy way to save the language because most people like them. They might be curious and look for the language. Fourth, we can make books too. Books can explain the language with more details for anyone wanting to learn the Navajo. With all these great ideas, if we try, we can save the language. So let's start today and I can give you a quick Navajo lesson. Hello is Yare in Navajo. It also means welcome. My name is Angelina, is Shini Angelina Yunishi. The Navajo language was once used in World War II. Patrol plane was Kagi, the Navajo word for crow. And a minesweeper is called Cha, the Navajo word for beaver. Yeah, thank you for listening to my presentation.